Let me keep this like this because I just, honestly, somebody come get me. Somebody come get me. Somebody come. I legit need to put out an SOS. Like, that's just it. It's a SOS. That's it. I got to put out a SOS because this shit is, like, hilarious. And this shit is getting... I could be in a telenovela. Like, straight up in a telenovela. Let me adjust my necklaces here because this is also pissing me off, man. Why? Just stay still. Can you stay still? Just stay still. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Holy Lord. And all that's holy. Holy Lord and all that's holy for sure. What do I feel like doing today? You know what? I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Oh, Lord. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't. Hi, Nickady. Good afternoon. Oh, my God. Bear with me because I'm like, oh, my God. I have the funniest, absolute funniest fucking story. Only me. Only me. But you know what? You know what? I come to find, you know, like, cause like, sometimes when you kind of fight against the current, you know, like for example, obviously, hello, I've always told you guys, like so many times that my entire life, I've just always had very odd occurrences, you know, like technology, this, like, you know, just very odd occurrences. Okay, always, always, always throughout my entire life, always. Hey, Bree, morning. So, you know, like, my thing is, like, I just laugh at shit, you know? Like, I just laugh at shit. And I just don't even... It's not that I'm manifesting these things to me, and it's not that I'm attracting these things to me, because I assure you, I don't think about them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't just randomly think and say, oh, my gosh, some random shit's going to happen to me. I don't think about it on any given day. I don't. But let me tell you, the shit just keeps happening to me, and I just find it fucking hysterical. I really, honestly, truly believe it is just material for my book. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's material. It's material. Because I had started a book about my life, like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I had started it. And I just, you know, it was like shadow work to try to really get things out, because, like, getting things out in writing, I'm like, oh, shit, right? So that's what I had to do type of shit. Let me tell you guys, there's one more for the book. Let me tell you guys what happened to me today. Oh my God, you guys are going to die laughing. You're going to be like, Melissa, you need some rest. I don't need any more rest. I've been resting enough. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm just tired of fucking resting. I have shit to do. But let me tell you guys what happened. And then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to pull, because I'm going to do elements. And I like, literally, when I tell you that I've been feeling a lot of people rising and, like, having pain and, you know, like, childhood trauma come out and things like that. A lot of people dealing with people, you know, in a relationship. Like, I just want to pull some stuff in regards to what's going on, like, that people are healing, right? So I'm going to do that, but let me tell you my story first, so you guys can fucking laugh for your Sunday. Go tell your friends, go tell your family members, be like, that stupid bitch. That stupid bitch, yes. Let me not say that about myself, but it's just that it was, you know what? I'm going to be honest today. Like, today, it was like, wow. It was like a blonde moment. Like a blonde moment, like, to the max. To the max. To the max. That I am still fucking embarrassed about it. So let me tell y'all what happened. I got up early today to watch my shows that, you know, were for Sundays, you know, so I did that, whatever, did, you know, took a shower, got ready, did the dailies. I was very professional, you know, did everything, got everything done or whatever the case. And then I started to get hungry. And I was like, you know what, it's a good time. Let me eat something before I start getting into what I got to do with my clients and everything like that. Let me eat something. Let me make something to eat, right? My stove, you know, normally, because I don't really have, like, a lot of kitchen space. So my stove, normally I would keep, like, my pots and pans on the stove. But it just looks so cluttered that I get very stressed going into my kitchen when I see all the... Because it just looks like a mess, even though it's not. You know what I'm talking about? So out of sight, out of mind. So I use my oven as storage. I put my, my pots and pans and stuff like that in there, right? I wash them every time before I use them. That's just an OCD of mine. It's just an OCD of mine. I just wash everything before I use it anyway, but still, right? So I'm getting ready to take the pan out, so I can make some eggs. And I open up the oven and I kind of jump back because I was like, oh shit, right? In the oven, there's like these 3 little holes that, almost like vents, like where you can see the fire or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? So like at the bottom, in one of the holes, I saw a mouse looking at me. I saw the eyes like looking at me and I said, oh shit, so I fucking froze. I froze for like a second, not out of fear, but just like, oh shit, wait a minute, what the fuck do I do? Like I was like, is it gonna fucking jump? Like what the fuck, what am I gonna do? So I closed it real quick, right? Thinking that it, the noise, maybe it'll shuffle, it'll come out, right? I don't see nothing. So I'm like, okay. I said, you got to open it up again, Melissa. I was like, you gotta see what's the situation here. You're the only one here. You're the single mom. You got to see what you're dealing with. You got to see the situation. So I open it again. I see it. So then I said, oh shit, it must be dead. I said, I think maybe crawling through or whatever, it just fucking died. And you know how they die and they just kind of stay in like a position. So I seen it looking at me, right? I close it. I walk away for a couple minutes and I come back just to make sure that it's dead, right? So I open the thing and it looks dead. So I'm like, okay, right? So I call my father and he's like, no way. I said, yeah, way. Yeah, way. I was like, absolutely way. There's a dead mouse, I said, in my oven. I said, and now I feel like I said, I got to throw out all the fucking pots and pans. I said, I can't use them. I was like, I said, I'm a little stressed, Dad. I was like, just a little. I said, but I just got to figure out what I'm going to do. So he's already talking about, oh, I can get you this on credit over here. Like, he's like, if you need the pots and pans. So he's already, and he, so I felt bad because I felt like I projected my stress onto him, which I didn't mean to do. So then he was in turn stressing me out because he was feeling my energy. Like, it was the funniest thing. So I kept looking at him and I'm like, please, let's just figure it out. I said, when you come, and you take it out, let's just assess the situation. I said, I just need one step at a time. I said, please don't take me a million miles a minute. I said, because I can't. I said, my brain it's already an overload. I'm already thinking I got to get these pots and pans. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? I was already bugging out, but I was trying to still remain calm at the same time. You know what I mean? So I go pick up my dad. Now, mind you, it's sleet outside. It's kind of like a mix of rain and snow. So it's like sleeting outside. They're telling people really you shouldn't, don't be out if you don't really need to be out. I needed to be out. Like, I was like, I got to be out. I said, this has to get out of my fucking oven, right?
Can I have my china?
When I'm done. I'm doing a live, so when I'm done. I'm doing a live, so when I'm done. So I go pick up my dad, and he's got a couple things that he needs to do. So he's like, can you take me here? Can you take me there? So I'm taking it, So already my anxiety is just building because I'm like, wait, we were going everywhere. And I was like, I just want to get this out of my house or whatever. So we're done doing everything, and we come to my house, and my father looks, and, we're looking or whatever, So he's looking, he's pulling everything out, and he's like, Melissa, I don't think that's a mouse. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm telling you, I was like, the eyes. I said, you don't see the eyes? I even took a video. I might post it to get your guys' opinion because I really, honestly, at this point feel complete PTSD. I feel like I'm going crazy. You don't even know. So he's looking. Finally, he's like, get me like a stick. And I'm like, okay. He pokes at the thing. It was like a rag, like that. Yeah. The bottom line is that it wasn't a mouse. It wasn't a mouse. And, I went out to go, drag my dad out, I mean, he had things to do, so, like, it worked out for everybody, which is fine. But the anxiety that we both felt, and then the anxiety that he was making me feel, and then I looked at him and I said, bro, Micah, I'm on a live. I'm on a live. When I'm done with the live, you are more than welcome to have it. So, at any rate, everything's good. I don't have to get new pots and pans. It just really showed me. My father said, he was like, I really honestly think that you have PTSD. He's like, when it comes to it. I said, you know what, Dad? I was like, I think you're right. I said, they completely got me now. I said, they've completely got me. I said, I'm having dreams with these fuckers. The other day I had a dream that it was running on the wall and then it was jumping. Like, they are literally invading my sleep as well. You know what I mean? Like, it was too much. It was too much. Like, I looked at my dad. I said, I am so sorry. I said, guys, you want to know the kicker? I literally went to the grocery store to get things to put in the microwave because I already said I'm not using the fucking oven and I'm not using the stove. Like, I was already mentally preparing myself for a problem that I didn't even have. Yep. 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 Right here. Who gets the grand prize for Idiota of the month? Me. Me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility. I have a video. I'm telling you. When I take the video, there's probably going to be some that I'll be like, Melissa, yeah, you are crazy. And then some of you might be like, no, I could see it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, it looked like eyes looking at me. It straight up looked like eyes, whiskers, everything. Like, and it just looked dead in there. Like, the angle, everything. You know? Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I gotta laugh. And me and my father, we were laughing. We were cracking up. He was like, you know what? He was like, go home. He was like, finish whatever drink you have or whatever. He's like, and just chillax. He's like, and you'll laugh about it later. I was like, yeah, I guess I will. I said, I guess I shall. I said, but it still doesn't change the fact that, wow. I said, what? I was like, he was like, I don't even know how did you thought that it was like, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Like, and then he was already anxious, like I said. So he was like, can we go here? Can we go there? Like, he was just so anxious as well, you know? And I was looking at him and I was like, bro, we both, I said, cannot be anxious at the same time. I said, and I'm kind of going through something right now, Dad. I was like, I said, we just gotta we gotta calm it down. And he's like, no, you're right. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. And then he was telling me about when he went to the dollar store. You guys remember I told you guys my dad's a Gemini, right? I love my dad. He be having some stories. Oh my God, I fucking love him. He said he had gone to a dollar store and this lady had said that she was closed, right? So she made him move for him to go to the other thing. So like the other line, so he had to wait. And then all of a sudden she started taking people again. So he was like, wait a minute, like, hello? He was like, how are you going to tell me that? He was like, that's fucked up. So he told her that was fucked up. And I was like, Dad, I said, you can't be going around town cursing people out and shit. I was like, because then you talk about, we can't be flipping out on people. I said, we got to be chill, calm. I said, but then you're over here flipping out on people. I was like, just know that you can't judge others. I said, judge others upon whatever you do. I said, if you want to do it, you want to flip out, that's on you. I said, that's on you, that's fine. I said, go ahead and do it. I said, but don't be telling people that they can't do it. I was like, you don't know what they feeling at that moment when they cursing that person out. I said, so hello, it was hilarious. And he said it's not the dollar store anymore. He goes, it's the dollar quarter store. Because he says it's $1.25 now. He was very upset about it. He said, it's not $1 no more. And I said, I heard. I said, I've been hearing people say that it's $1.25. I was like, I mean, I said, they got to do a markup. I mean, that happened when they started doing that in Florida, too. I remember when I was little and the dollar store first kind of came to be when I was living in Florida. They did the same thing. They did $1 for like a while. And then all of a sudden you went in there and things were like $3 and $5. And people would be like, we're so confused. Like, are you switching businesses? Like, what is going on? It's weird. Why is this number keep, like, oh. I already got the text, people. Thank you. So that's my story for this morning, guys. I've been meaning to do, like, a lot of work, and then all my time got wasted trying to solve this problem that I actually, in fact, did not have. So half of my morning was basically, I am the one who wasted half of my morning. Like when I even going to go out to get my coffee and to get my food because I was like, I can't cook here until I figured out what the issue was. Yep. That was me today, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. How's everybody else's Sunday going? I mean, I did my makeup and everything. I don't know if you can like... I mean, I did my makeup and stuff, but then, you know, everything went to hell. Everything went poop. One good thing that came out was that when I went to the grocery store to get the stuff, you know, like the frozen meals and things like that, I told my dad, I said, you know what? I was like, I got to get gas and stuff like that. I said, but let me just use the coins. I said, I have all these coins. I said, who knows what I have there? Let me just check it and see. So he's like, how much you got there? And I said, I don't know, maybe like $5 or something. And he's like, no. He said, you look like you got more than $5 there. And I said, I don't know, maybe. I was like, I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, because I know I had mad quarters there. So I know that it's more than $5. But I didn't know how much, but I'm just fucking with him. So we're putting everything in there. He was like, holy shit. He said, look at that. I literally, I think I had almost $35. Literally. Just in the quarters and the coins alone. And I said, fuck it. I said, it's a rainy day. I said, let's pop it out. It was hilarious. I had him dying laughing and he had me dying laughing because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Anywho, hopefully you guys are having a better Sunday, Bree, I'm honestly starting to wonder if it is a mouse, to be honest, if my spirit animal is a mouse. Because let me tell you something, they just, for some reason, I don't know. I feel like sometimes like that girl in Suicide Squad Part 2 or whatever, the one that, she was able to like to control the mice and shit. Listen, I didn't ask to be, for them to gravitate towards me and shit like that. I most certainly did not ask for that. Pero, and I always feel so bad. Like, listen, I always do feel bad. Like, I wish that there was a way that I could just capture them and then release them. And I'm pretty sure that there are ways like that. But I feel like with the way that I live, like apartment living type, it's really hard. Like, it's crazy it's just they gotta go. They gotta go. And I feel so terrible. But it's like you bring diseases and stuff like that. Like, I cannot risk it. But I do feel bad every single time. I really do. I'm always like crying, like afterwards. Like, I always feel so bad, because I just don't like to disturb any type of life, I just really do. I do. I would probably feel bad if I was fighting for my life in the ocean and I had to kill a shark. Even though I would survive and I would murder it, I would still feel bad. I would be like, Bendito, I'm so sorry, but you had to fuck with me. Nobody told you to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But I would feel bad. So this is what I want to do because I've been feeling this really strongly for the past, like, I want to say, I've known that there's been a lot more people kind of like waking up to a lot of the stuff that they've been through when they were younger, whether, like just a lot of childhood trauma in different ways, emotional, physical, all that stuff, right? I've just been feeling a lot more people rising up to that, like rising up to like admitting like, oh shit, like I really did go through some fucked up shit or whatever. Like maybe I haven't, dealt with it. Maybe I haven't really thought about it, right? So there's like been a lot more people, I just feel like really feeling in their feelings a lot about stuff like that. And it's been making a lot of people really think about their lives. You know what I mean? Like really think about decisions, choices, how to move forward, how to learn from the past and, be present and then go, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot more people wanting to learn how to do it, which I love. So because of that, I want to look into, so I'm going to do elements. But what I'm going to do is for the elements, I want you guys to focus on the person that you're thinking about, right? So like I'm going to do elements, so I'm going to do water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So just think about the person that you guys are dealing with. And I just want to tap in to see what they might be dealing with in their heart space, what they might be having come up for them as far as like childhood trauma or even just really negative experiences, right? Because for everybody, it's not childhood trauma. For other people, it could just be like really poor experiences. Maybe people experienced racism or, just a difficult time in their life, growing up poor, having to learn how to make money, shit like that. It's different for everybody, right? But the point is that everybody's got it. Everybody's got something that they, find like yucky, that's fucked up or whatever that's happened to them. And it's like something we just got to deal with it, right? So I'm going to start with water signs. So water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So what is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio's person dealing with? What are they currently dealing with and going through in their heart space and things that they're dealing with? What is going on with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, with their person? Wow. Well, there's just a lot going on with your person already. Now, and it's so sad. I'm getting very earthy vibes too. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of earthy vibes here. Could be fire though too. I'm getting strong earthy and fire. Like really strong earth and fire. Like meaning those are the ones that are like really, I feel like dealing with the most shit right now. So, all right, hold on one second, water signs. What else is going on with their person? Yep. So, all right. Honestly, a lot of you were dealing with, okay, so check it out, because I'm about to open up your fucking eyes, people. Like, shit, I didn't even fucking know this either. So, the sad thing is that the person that you guys are thinking about, right? Like, the person that you really just want to know, like, what the hell? Like, what is going on? Like, why are they acting the way that they're acting? Or, like, why do they feel like they are withdrawing? Or, you know, like, why can't they admit their feelings? Because a lot of you know that this person feels a certain way, right? But it's almost like they don't admit it to themselves, you know? And that's a problem. Obviously, it's a problem for you guys, right? The person that you guys are dealing with, they want to be vulnerable and they have been vulnerable with you in the past, but they realized how dangerous that was for them, in the sense of they really started thinking about taking a risk and really like coming full forward with you or whatever. Like some of them, it could have been a third party, like shit like that, or just some of them just really busy with work, but then wanting to give more time and effort, right? But when they started to realize that they were falling more and more in love, it was like they wanted to take more risks. They wanted to really be that full vulnerable person, and it got to them. And so they had to find a way to regain control. So that's probably where you saw that they started acting different and retreating, right? They did not have a good role model of how to behave and act in certain situations, like relationships, you know, like friendships, relationships. This person that you guys deal with, I pick up, could be also very selfish, very narcissistic, in the sense that what they need is the need that they need met first before they feel that you can come first. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're coming from very big pride and ego here. And it's because they have really started to realize things that are going on that they haven't dealt with, and it's coming to the surface. And so it's like they need you, but then it's like they got to pull away from you, and then it's like they need you and then they got to pull away from you. And obviously, hello, that cycle is not good for you guys, you know, because you guys are the unconditionally loving ones. So it's like they're attracted to that energy because they know you'll always be there. What do you need to do different 2022? Not be there. You can't enable. You got to just like, bam, sorry, your ticket has been stamped. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? But they will. Once you do that, water signs, like they will. And, you know, some of them are going to attempt to come back, but unfortunately for some of you, it will be too late. I'm not saying all of you, but for some of you, it will be too late. All right. Now, this person also, for you guys, so you can know who it is, right? If it resonates for you, this person is very insecure. They're probably always talking very negatively about themselves. They're probably always looking for validation. They're always asking you, you know, like all kinds of things or whatever. And whenever they try to like make plans with you, you know, you would get excited and then they would cancel, and it would just be like it's like a whole big thing. They love you, but their heart still feels empty somehow, because it's almost like they still don't know the full definition of love. Does that make sense? So just know that this person that you guys, and again, very big earthy energy, but fire as well, but more earthy than fire. So it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag, is what I was getting here very, very strongly. So just be, you know, like just know that there is love, but unfortunately, this person has like a lot of work to do. All right. So that is for water signs. Water signs. All right, so let's do fire signs next. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. You better not slam anything, because then I'm not going to give it back. We got Capricorn over here bugging out. We got Capricorn over here bugging out. All right, so fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So think about the person that you guys are dealing with. So Aries, Leo, Sag, I get very much so that this person that you guys deal with, and it's not going to be for everybody, but for the majority, I honestly feel like you guys deal with this type of person. It's like this person, how do I explain it? Like, they could be another fire sign like yourself, or they could be air, right? So it could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini is what I'm getting, or Aries, Leo, Sag yourself, right? It could be like, you could be dealing with any one of those signs. But this person that you guys deal with, they just very know, like, they just know how you maneuver and how you work. And so they're always able to like creep back in, if that makes sense, right, guys? So it's like, it's almost like people know your buttons. You may not think that they do, but they know. They know your buttons to be able to get you just where they want you. And then bam, all of a sudden before you know, you've fallen into another cycle or you've made another mistake. And then the next day you're just getting all fucking upset about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So just be mindful of these energies, guys, because you guys, like, you have such great discernment that I'm surprised that you guys would even kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would be like, yeah. Don't get like attention confused with like adoration and like appreciation. Does that make sense? Like, don't get confused with just the fake attention, because there's plenty of it out there for you guys. Plenty of fake attention that you guys get, because people always want the energy like, oh, I like that vibe, they're fun, blah, blah. That's all great and dandy, but just be real careful about your circle. Be real careful about your energy. That keeps popping up for you guys. Just be very careful about the energy that you have around you, all right? Because a lot of people tend to project their things onto you guys as well, right? So the person that you deal with very much so, I feel like it's just like there's always like a lot of projection, you know, and it could be very overwhelming for you guys. So let's just take a peek. Let's see. Let's take a peek. Fire sign. Look at, mira. Oh my God. You see? What did I say? I said it could be another fire sign like yourself, such as yourself, or air. I'm getting very heavy air, all right? Look what they're dealing with. Toxic relationships, okay? Definitely some past life stuff as well. You know how like sometimes in people's families, and I don't know how to explain it, it's different for everybody's family. Like, I'm sure you guys know and can resonate, but like sometimes in families, like there's just different things that, you know, we just know to be true in our hearts. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, in Practical Magic, where the family had the curse where every single husband, you know, just didn't make it, or like whatever, shit like that. Or, you know, in certain families, like every single member, every single female having all these hard time, you know, relationships with men or whatever. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is different for every family, but there's whoever it is that you guys deal with, they definitely have like a past life family type of like generational curse type of thing. You know what I mean? Like certain things that they harbor that have just been passed on. You know what I'm saying? It could be a habit, you know, just like a way of doing things, something learned, a behavior, you know, stuff like that. All right. And very much so, this person also too, when they were younger, like most of us, they didn't feel respected, you know, like they didn't feel as if anything that they said or tried to do like mattered or was like important or anything like that. You know what I mean? So this person has some things, you know, that they have to deal with as well, you know, like I could feel them wanting to fix things, but for certain ones it's hard, you know. Certain ones it's hard to do that. But it's almost like there's this unspoken loyalty to family dynamics, you know, like the way certain families are, and like we're raised that that's just the way that we are, you know, and it just is what it is, you know, stuff like that. Like there's a lot of toxicity that this person has dealt with when they were younger, and it just, again, like it just felt like they just didn't matter, you know, like if just nothing they did or said was important, like they weren't taken seriously, you know what I mean? Tell me more about this person. Yeah, see? Oh my God. You see? It's almost like this person needs more compassion from you, fire signs. Yep. Look at all the hurt and pain that they got going on. Wow. And they're missing the intimacy with you guys too, but they know that they're not going to get it. But that's kind of like what they're dealing with, guys. And you wouldn't think it, you know what I'm saying? Because like on the outside, it's like they're so tough, but there's some pain going on there with whoever it is that you guys are dealing with. There's some pain going on there. There is like definitely like an energy of missing being intimate physically, you know what I mean? And just, yeah, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot to be on somebody's plate for sure. But that's why I wanted to do this, just so that you guys can kind of like understand maybe like more like where your person's coming from just a little bit, because I think we just have the tendency to forget that it's not really just what we feel or how somebody has made us feel or whatever the case, and vice versa. We got to look about ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? So, and we got to think about what they might be going through. We got to try to place ourselves in somebody's shoes. This is that ultimately, you know, like how we get to, you know, be peaceful, calm, cool, collected, right? So, all right, that's for you guys, fire signs. Let's see. Let's do, right? I did fire, right? So I'm going to do, let's do earth signs next. All right, so earth signs. Earth signs. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So earth signs, the person that you guys deal with, they don't feel important to you. They don't feel important to you at all. And not only that, how do I explain this? Because some of you, it's almost like some of you don't believe this person. Like it's almost like it's almost like you guys are thinking the same about each other. Like nobody believes each other. Everybody thinks that each other's full of shit. You know, like there's just like a level and lack of trust here going on. But that's because there's a lot of pain between the two of you. There's a lot of pain between the two of you. And nothing's been really spoken yet. Like there hasn't really been a conversation. Not that I pick up anyway. You could have already had it, but it could be another cycle type of shit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of very like mixed energy here, because there's an energy of wanting to be together, wanting to come back. But then there's also this energy of like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I think I might have fucked up. So it's like, it's a whole big thing. But your person that you guys deal with, earth signs, they definitely don't feel important. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely don't feel like if they ever came first at all, you know, like even just once. They just have this like a little bit of resentment towards you. They do. They feel very sad. They feel very resentful, and they feel somewhat angry now as well. All right, so let's take a peek and see. So for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, tell me more about their person and what their oh, do you guys see that? You know what? It could be a water sign. It could be a water sign for sure. And also too, fire and earth. So I'm not really picking up air, but very heavy water. So they're having they've had so much patience, right? This person that you've dealt with, they've been used a lot by people. They've definitely been used a lot by people, earth signs. So the person that you deal with, like they literally have a lot going on. There's a lot, and I'm getting heavy water because there's a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of like heavy emotions going on here. Like this person has always kind of felt alone, you know, like always felt like if they really truly needed somebody, they wouldn't really depend on anybody. They would just do it themselves, you know, because they have trauma in regards to that. And it's like when they met you, they really felt like they could depend on you. But then all of a sudden, there were certain things that you did, earth signs, that it's almost like they felt like, wow, you know, I really am kind of by myself in this. You know what I'm saying? So they've always had this feeling of feeling alone, even though they knew that they were like in a connection with you guys, but they just always felt alone. There's a lot of things going on. They're running out of patience. They yearn for your attention so badly, and that's the only attention that they want, right? But they're not getting it. And they just almost feel like sometimes their feelings could be immature. Sometimes feelings could be immature, you know? And sometimes they could find themselves not saying like the will to live, but like really sad without you, you know, like, oh my God, how do I go on with my life like this? Like I feel so close to this person, and I don't know how to forget them, that it just really, you know, it really gets to them. But they definitely are running out of patience here. They're yearning for your attention. Like they really, really do have like really strong feelings for you guys, but they just don't know what to do. What else for Earth? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, you guys have been busy with money and pride and ego. Pride and ego. Pride and ego. Pride and ego. And they're also working really hard as well. And they're trying to, yeah, this person's making plans for their life. Like they're trying to get in a better energy, Earth signs. They definitely are trying to get in a better energy. They are trying to forget about you in the sense that they want to have a happier time to move on, and they want you to be happy as well. And they know that if that's not with you, then they rather, either way. So be mindful of that. But yeah, that's what, again, a lot of times we don't think about what the other person might be going through, because we're so focused on what we're going through, right? All right, lastly, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What is their person dealing with in their heart space? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So, air signs, the person that you guys deal with, they definitely want, not all of them, like some actually kind of like the way things are going right now, but some want a stronger commitment. So some of you are dealing with somebody that definitely wants a stronger commitment with you. Like some people have really thought to themselves, like, you know what, like, this is it. Like, this is where I want to be. So some people, some of you have, like your person has been thinking that, but you haven't really truly been displaying that for them. So they are kind of like on the fence. So you have somebody that you're dealing with that's kind of like on the fence. They're not sure because they're kind of going by your lead. Does that make sense? So let's see. Air signs. The person that the air signs are dealing with. Yeah, see, back and forth. What did I say? Thinking about their options. You know what? Some of you have known this person since you were younger. And almost like you guys never got a chance when you were younger. And then now it's like it's presented itself now. But it feels messy. For some of you, it feels messy. And it's like you think about this. Like you have nightmares about this. Not like nightmares about the actual connection. But just like thinking like, geez. Like, you know what I mean? Like being haunted by the fact that it could have happened when you guys were so young. Some of you could also be dealing with the water sign. There's a lot of addiction here that can happen. A lot of overthinking, overanalyzing. This person, some actually probably drink a little too much. It could be smoking a little too much too. They're very heartbroken. And this person, when they're heartbroken, they turn to vices, like overeating, drinking, overanalyzing, overthinking, crying, like listening to sad music or whatever. And they're thinking about this connection. They're thinking about, should they let it go or should they try to pursue it? Because of the fact that they're wondering if you're going to break their heart. So they're scared to get their heart broken. Some of them are scared to get their heart broken. Like, it's almost like you guys are thinking like, oh my God, are they going to break my heart? But they're thinking the same thing like, oh God, you're going to break my heart. What else? Thank God I'm on the last one because Micah keeps bothering me for his damn chart. I just got to give it to him. Yeah, look at a lot of patience that they've been having with you and a lot of passion. For some of you, it will work out, though. Some of you, could be Earth as well, but some of you definitely want something to kind of be able to work out. And you're like, it's almost like you've just been thinking and trying to see if it can happen. So some of you are working on something behind the scenes. But this person doesn't know that. They don't know that. And that's why, they are still on the fence about whether or not you're going to break their heart. All right? Okay. That is what I have for you guys. It's so funny because like my father, like he came in here, my father, and he was like, you need to get yourself one of these chairs. Like, he's like, you're always working, whatever. I said, I know. And I was like, but Micah, this is an expensive chair, I was like, I can't afford that shit right now. I was like, so I'm going to have to use my fucking broken chair because it's his, it's his chair. But let me just give it to him. But anyways, all right, so that's what I have for you guys. I just wanted to come on, to tell you guys that funny story from this morning and to just let you know, like I said, what your person might, be feeling. And that's about it. I'll probably hop on a little bit later. I'm going to do some work. I'm going to eat something. One of my microwavable things that I bought. I might as well fucking put it in the microwave and fucking eat it. Oh, Lord. Sometimes I'm just like, what the hell did I do? Like, somebody send help. Like, somebody literally send an SOS because, like, you just gotta laugh. You just gotta fucking laugh. Like, that's it. You just gotta laugh. Yeah, it matches my shirt, right, Bree? It does. It's so funny because I didn't even really mean to do that, right? But when I went into the room to go get the chair, and I looked at the chair and I said, oh shit. I was like, I'm wearing yellow today. I said, it'll look nice on a live. I said, because it's a yellow chair. But yeah, it does match. Oh my God, I think I just peed a little. I might have peed a little. But anywho, yeah. So anyway, so I posted all the elements. Don't forget about the specials, guys, that I have until the end of January. And yeah. Hi, Giselle. Oh, Giselle, I know. I was still waiting for you to email me. I thought you said you wanted to do the past life regret. That's what I thought you said you wanted to do, right? The past life one. I can't remember. But yeah. So that's So I just felt like coming on real quick, just to say what's up. But I might pop on later after I'm done doing all my planning and paperwork and everything like that. So I think I might pop on later since I'll be home having PTSD about mice. That's what'll be happening over here. I can't. Anyways. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.